What is cracking, everybody? Welcome back to Boo TV. Like, comment, and subscribe. And let's talk about the Washington Wizards version of Michael Jordan. Now, when people often talk about MJ or bring up MJ in these debates, they often leave out the Wizards years, right? They only talk about his years with the Bulls, and I understand why. That is the pinnacle of Michael Jordan as we know it. And when Jordan came back to the Wizards, he was 38, 39 years old. He played up until or through his 40s, his 40th year. When he retired from the Wizards, he was 40, I believe, 40 or 41. But I think he was 40 when he retired from the Wizards. But he came back an old man, right? That had been out the game for a couple years. And people don't like bringing it up because we all know the Wizards missed the playoffs both years. But that Michael Jordan in his Wizards years was much more impressive than what most people think or give him credit for. Especially that first year, that 2001-2002 season. In that 2001-2002 season, Mike suffered a knee injury that would plague him for the rest of the season and maybe even into the next season as well. But at some point during that season, that 2001-2002 season, he ended up getting knee surgery. But he was playing through the knee injury and getting it drained constantly before games. Now, he suffered that injury, I think, just before the All-Star break. And he even played in that All-Star game with the injury. But people don't, either they don't remember, they weren't around, or they forgot. But that first year back with the Wizards, before he had that knee injury at the All-Star break, Michael Jordan was averaging 25 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 assists, and was in the MVP conversation. And the Wizards were on pace to win about 45 games at their current rate. This guy was damn near 40 years old, averaging 25, 6, and 5, and 1.5 steals, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I think he had like one or two steals, 1.5, 2 steals. 25, 6, and 5, and throw in a steal or two. Almost 40 years old, coming back out of retirement. That season was much more impressive than what people give it credit for. All right? And on top of that, from the beginning of the season up until All-Star break, like I said, 25, 6, and 5. But like the last 10 to 15 games leading up into the All-Star break, he was averaging almost 36 and 6. I remember I had the freaking newspaper article hanging up in my room. I used to take all the news, I cut out the newspaper, get the sports section as my favorite players were on it, and then I'd like decorate my walls with it. I remember I had the newspaper article leading up into the All-Star break. He was on a tear. That old man was on a tear. Damn near 30. It had to be maybe 29 something. But give him 30. Give him 36 and 6. At damn near 40 years old, I'm not gonna dock you for 0.5, 0.3, 0.2 points. You can have that. You can have that 30, bro. That's yours. 36 and 6. Like his last 10 to 15 games leading up into the All-Star. He was killing the league. And like I said, he was an MVP candidate. And then after that knee injury, after the All-Star break, Jordan was limited. He was battling that injury, getting his knees drained, and then, like I said, ultimately he had to get surgery. But after that injury, the Wizards plummeted, man. The Wizards plummeted. They sank. They went on a losing streak. And not only that, their second best player at the time, Well, I can't remember if Stackhouse was on. I don't know if Stackhouse was there both years or just the second year. But either way, Rip Hamilton ended up getting injured too and missed like a significant amount of weeks. And it probably wouldn't have been as significant, but I would say it's more significant considering the fact that Jordan was out too. So now you're down MJ and Rip. You know what I mean? And after that, the Wizards spiraled out of control. They were on point. You know, they're on par for about 45 games to win about 45 games, and they only ended up winning 37 after Jordan's injury. And it's not even out the realm of possibility that they could have hit 50 wins, especially at the torrid pace that Michael Jordan was scoring, rebounding, and assisting at. You know, and putting that team on his old ass shoulders and leading them. That season was much more impressive than you think. More so that season than the next one. The next season, Jordan didn't average as many points. I think he was at about 20 points per game. You know, maybe 5 boards, 4 assists, something like that. He played all 82 in that one, but the team wasn't as good, and you know, the age started catching up with MJ a little bit, and his knees were still bothersome, among other things. So it really inhibited him, you know, during his last run with the Wizards, that last year. But definitely that first year, more than anything, was much more impressive than people get credit for. Like, I'm so mad he suffered from that knee injury. I think it was a collision. I can't remember who. I think it was like a knee collision, and it was gruesome. It was a gruesome knee, from what I remembered. But I really wish he wouldn't have suffered that knee injury, man, because we would have seen this man, you know, at 38, 39 years old at the time, that first year, damn near 40, you know, average 25, 6 and 6. And being in the MVP conversation, it was much more impressive than what people get credit for. I want people to remember, you know, that, you know, in context, before, especially the first year before that injury, they were probably going to make the playoffs, and he was going to have an MVP caliber season. So I mean, it's unfortunate, you know, injuries are part of the game, and you know, they kind of rewrite the story in a certain way when you take that into consideration. So, but I mean, it's part of the game. But it was more impressive than people would give it credit for. I have to say, it's worthy mentioning. It's worthy bringing up that information when we talk about it, though. Put it in the context and put some respect on that man's name, because I remember him cooking people. I remember even one game, me and my dad were watching it. It was versus Celtics, and I'm pretty sure it was gonna. And then, you know, I think Antoine Walker stole a ball or something, or he was out in a fast break. Thought he was going to get an easy layup. Basically, MJ hit him with the LeBron chase down block before LeBron started doing the chase down block. So Mike chased him down, and I think was it Twan or Paul Pierce? I can't remember. Somebody on the Celtics. It was either Twan or Paul Pierce. He went for the layup. MJ came up 2 hands, grabbed it, bam, put it against the backboard and snatched it off. I was like, boom. I remember my dad was like, because we used to record all the games on VHS, the Wizards game, the Lakers games. We record games and we keep them, and I would rewatch them and study the tape and, you know, practice on my skills. But I remember, man, we recorded that after the game. We put that VHS tape back in. It was like, we gotta rewind that. We gotta rewind that mic block, bro. Woo, 38. Woo, old man, 6'6". What you doing, bro? Crazy. You got bad knees, dog. It's all good though. But yeah, man, in case you forgot, let's take a look at some of these MJ Wizards highlights from his first year, more specifically, where he was on pace to you know, be a legitimate, you know, MVP and take those guys to 45, 50 wins. Let's take a look at it together. All right, the video we're going to be looking at is called Wizards Michael Jordan Was Better Than You Remembered, from none other than the greatest basketball uploader on YouTube, Maximilian711. Now, if you want to watch the full video for yourself, feel free to check it out. It's about 50 minutes long, but we're only going to take a look at it for a couple minutes here. Let's check it out. Wizards MJ. Cooking them, baby. Cooking them, baby. What you got?
Well, you would have thought it was circa 1991. Michael Jordan coming to a sold-out Palace to go to work. But no, it's 10 years later as MJ making his return to the NBA. And moments ago,
looking clean.
To the court for the first time, ending a 3-year
with the mustache and the goatee.
At forward from North Carolina, number 23, Michael Jordan.
MJ. That boy nasty. Give me that.
How quick was that right hand, huh?
Give me that. First play of his Wizards career. Nasty block.
Being guarded again by Corliss Williamson. The pump fake. As convincing. Jordan. Quick first step to get off the shot.
Too easy, baby. He said, I'm back, baby. Different jersey, but I'm back, baby.
Jordan in the post. I think we're going to see an awful lot of that in this season upon his return. Inside, Michael Jordan.
In white, controlling the opening tip to Ron Lue, to Michael Jordan over Jefferson. Yes!
Ads. That's what happens when you're monetized.
Here's Jordan.
Yeah, normally you would have Kerry Kittles playing against Michael Jordan.
Yes.
Wet. Mid-range game on fire, bro.
Off that last drive.
Still got it. Right, left, pump fake. Second defender coming over. Butter. Footwork still good. Leaning.
Marshall, what timing by Michael.
I'm kind of
the Pistons.
Butter.
Yes.
John Thomas just made a great play. He protected Lue, which will allow him to get more.
Jordan
Dude,
setting it up for the jumper.
much more crisp and fluid than people thought he was, man.
And we're beginning to see a familiar scene here. Michael Jordan has the crowd on its feet. Jordan with the step.
He said, I can still get up too. I can still get up too, baby. One hand extendo.
And Jordan able to come up with the ball.
Oh, good pass. Good. No look pass. Ooh. Good pass. Oh, who said I can't shoot the three ball? Who said I can't shoot the three ball? Cut it out. We didn't shoot a lot of them back in our day. But I can shoot the three ball.
13 of us 28 here in the third. Jordan.
Bump. The GOAT. The GOAT.
Michael Jordan. I think
the GOAT.
He's really become one of the great sports cities in the country.
Cooking New Jersey, bro. Cooking New Jersey. He probably got tired of paying all them tolls on the Jersey Turnpike.
Shot clock running down. Here's Jordan on the pull-up.
And talk about your roads still ain't fixed.
Don't have your best rebounder in the game. That's a bad sign.
If you ain't gonna fix your roads, let me fix your team. People forget too, he had a bunch of 40-point games in his tenure with the Wizards, and he had some 50-point games as well. So he was even like really exploding at times. Just so calm, he knows where his spots are. I mean, he could really score anywhere, but you know, he has his favorite spots, and no matter what, you know, one defender ain't doing nothing to him. He's comfortable everywhere on the floor. Hand in the face, hand wherever, it don't matter.
With the quick hands of Shandon Anderson. Michael Jordan. His first. Understand why they're going to let Latrell Sprewell play one-on-one. I guarantee you they won't let Michael play one-on-one. Jordan on top to Christian Laettner, and Michael Jordan's first touch of the basketball tonight. Guarded by 32-year-old Emmanuel Davis and Jordan. That's why you don't want to give
Chris,
easy
a solid diet of mid-range fadeaway jumpers, and you can't do nothing about it. You can't do a damn. Oh, let me get. Ooh, he went with the bunny hop. Oh, good pass. Show y'all I can still dunk, baby.
In the field. Jordan doubled again, puts it down. Michael
To see whether he can get by.
Dude was a problem.
Jordan inside, squeezes the
Dude was a
Jerome
problem.
Jordan, he sizes up the defensive clubber, dances and fires. Michael Jordan, 17 points, just the season strong.
17 points. We still in the second quarter. Give me that. And one.
And he's getting
There you have it. Just a couple highlights to see what MJ was really cooking at the time. But go check out the whole video for yourself if you want to, man. You'll see him doing people up, giving Paul Pierce the business, giving Kobe the business, getting everybody the business, man. Mike was on it. But yeah, man, it's a bit more impressive than what people give it credit for. You could talk about it. But anyway, that's all I got, man. Shout out to MJ. Whether Bulls, Wizards, don't matter. That's not my favorite player. Mike is not my favorite player, but I do think Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time for me. He's my GOAT, but not my favorite. No question, no doubt. Appreciate you guys. Let me know what you think about the Wizards version of Michael Jordan. How do you remember it? And what does Michael Jordan mean to you? Where do you have him ranked? Like, comment, and subscribe. Take care. Be safe. I'll catch you guys on the next one. We out, baby. Thanks for watching.